Welcome to Skook's Tarot. This is a timeless general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. My name is Marissa, and if it doesn't resonate, check your other planets and the readings I do. This is going to be, the first card's going to be about what you're dealing with right now. Represents what's manifesting at the moment, or what could manifest in the moment, depending on your acceptance or rejection of it. Number 2, what you need to leave behind, what needs to be let go of. And then the third card is what you need to look forward to, represents what needs to be embraced. I'm burning my Palo Santo here. It doesn't stay lit very long. Anyway. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And leave a comment if anything that I've said here resonates with you. I'm always interested in feedback and understanding of if this is resonating for most of my Leos. Okay, first card, Magician. This is what you can do right now. You are ready. You have the resources, the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Now, Leo, you have the power. And I know that generally speaking, I don't need to tell Leo they have power because, you know, you have a lot of strength within you. The Leo card has basically the strength card with a woman with a lion. So, know you got the strength. Okay, let's look at the wheel. Okay. Time of positive change. The situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune's on your side. This is in the what you need to leave behind. Now you've had it looks like a lot of you have had some kind of big cycle change. You know, cycle changes are wonderful, but they can also be very stressful. Very hard. And the wheel has all the 4 elements on there: fire, water, earth, and air. And I always feel like the wheel, you know, if you don't have, you know, it's like the wheels on a car, you know, they put weights on them to balance them and everything. And if you don't have balance when that wheel's turning, you can go flopping off somewhere else that you don't want to go. So whatever happened with this transformation and wheel change, this change of guard or change of lifestyle or change of a job or change of relationships, whatever it might have been, I can see that, you know, it was divine timing. It was supposed to happen. It was destiny, greater forces at work, universal laws in operation, but it doesn't mean you had to enjoy it. I mean, we all learn to embrace change sometimes. I'm a Taurus. It's not the easiest thing for me to embrace change. I'm actually terrible at it, but I've learned. Okay? So it looks like, you know, there was some very powerful changes that happened in the past, and whatever negative thing came from those are the things you need to let go of. Okay, now let's look at what's a 8 of water. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been through, you really, 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 really want to move on from it. You want a fresh start. You want to do something new and delightsome. You're searching for something more meaningful. Excuse me. Palo Santo's making me cough a little. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Spiritual growth, spiritual and emotional growth. The growth that occurs because of the turning of the wheel. You can either take it in a positive direction or a negative one. But this is available to you right now. You can manifest this miraculous creative energy. The magician has all the 4 elements too. So this is kind of interesting. Both of these, it's like one goes to the, the magician's number 1, the wheel's number 10, and numerologically, they're both a 1. So they're just 2 sides of the same coin. You don't get to have the creative power and everything without having serious shifting in how you see things and what you believe and what you think and what you feel. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. But you've had some disappointments and you're ready to move on. You know you've had some blessings, but there's serious dissatisfaction once this wheel has turned. You want fresh, new, abundant, powerful energies in your life, and you're going to get them because you're walking away from the old you into a spiritual and emotionally greater you. You're seeking more meaning. Okay, now let's look at the wheel. Let's see what the cards have to say. Some clarifiers on the wheel. Oh. Okay. So whatever this upheaval was, whatever this wheel, whatever the changing of the guard, has a lot to do with your material, your security. Because you have 10 of Earth, which is, the happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. Then you have the 9 of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. So when you have the wheel, and it's about cycles, spiritual destiny, universal laws. And I think there was an imbalance in some way regarding home and hearth and material security, that the wheel turned and things changed. And you've had to scrabble to find balance, to get your feet under you again. And this is a thing that you need to have moderation as well. And I know the exuberance of Leo, that might be challenging. I believe in you. Okay, so basically it's in the past, isn't it? You just let go, whatever upheaval, whatever turning of the wheel, whatever happened to change your belief system or change your circumstances. Perhaps you went from not having wonderful things to having wonderful things. Even good things that come to you can be an adjustment. They can be stressful. So, maybe you got married and all of a sudden you have this great, wonderful, big family, or, whatever it is, or you've joined a community of people that have embraced you and it's a little overwhelming, and you've had to seek balance. Okay, let's look at the Magician. Ah, okay. Now, the Magician says you can do it, and the Knight of Earth says buckle down and get things done, damn it. Honor your commitments. It's slow energy. Doesn't mean you have to accomplish everything overnight, but get started. Release. Now that's a death card. Now that means ending of something. It also can mean a spiritual transformation. So when you have balance there, which is temperance, it's about renewal, the middle way, finding balance, finding a grounded and livable kind of way to be. Then you have release, which is basically letting go. And I think it's about letting go of whatever anxiety or worry or stress that happened back here. It's all about releasing that and embracing your spiritual transformation, because the wheel is all about spiritual destiny, divine timing, universal laws. It's a very spiritual card. And so, you know, when you put the spiritual card with these earth things, it's like this spiritual card has shaken up your physical world, and you've had to seek balance. And whatever residual negativity from that, which is the stress thing, which can linger into the present time, you need to let that go. Because you have the sun coming, you are going to manifest beautiful things. You're going to have new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Whatever's happened that may have, made you take a step in a hole for a moment, you're going to be okay. You're going to have beautiful things happen. Now let's look at this desire to move on and spiritual and emotional growth, the 8 of water in the future. Things that the universe wants you to embrace. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, 7 of air, King of Earth. A lot of earth here. A lot of earth signs here. It's about your material, your security. Now the Chariot, here you are walking away from things that don't serve you, seeking more spiritual and emotional growth. And Chariot's about an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, perhaps public recognition. And then you have the 7 of air, and that's all about more going on than meets the eye. And it can also mean being a nonconformist, possibly secretive, basically breaking free and taking life on your own terms. And when you've had a turning of the wheel and your world's been spun a little bit, you have to kind of look at everything, think about things, and choose your battles. Have a strategy. Don't tell people what you have planned. None of their business. Sometimes it's best to keep your own counsel, because you'll mention, especially if you have negative people in your environment, that will say, "Oh, that's a stupid idea." You just can't, Leo. And then you have King of Earth. Now that is the quintessential energy of security, success, happiness, confidence, the Midas touch, opportunities. And it says confidently accept opportunities you're offered. So you're going to have some kind of an offer. Things are going to move pretty quick. You may have to be quiet about it because people will mess up the manifestation of it. Sometimes if you have too many people in the mix. I know a lot of you are very gregarious and you love sharing things. You figure other people be happy for you. And maybe they would, but I'd be careful about who you talk to about your plans. All right, now let's get the Sacred Traveler. Let's see what the universe wants to tell Leo about all this exciting, and it's really actually a great reading. It's very positive. The only negative thing is that if you just don't have that confidence, you need to have that confidence that things are going to work. You have to have that faith because the Sun's there, the Magician's there, the Chariot's there. That's all just incredibly powerful because the Chariot is about focused determination, taking charge, victory. And the only thing that's going to hold you back is, your own doubts. And it says plans may need revision, more going on meets the eye. Pay attention. Pay attention to things going on around you. Okay? I think that's good advice for anybody, right, Leo? All right. I was talking to somebody who, I was sitting on my bed looking out my window. I have like a jungle in my backyard. I have a habitat, really. Enjoying just watching the birds and the squirrels and the trees. And they said they didn't have the luxury of being lazy. Well, I don't think that's, although they immediately said, I don't mean you're lazy. I said, well, you have what you believe you can have. And if you've arranged your life so that it's so busy that you can't take a moment once in a while, maybe every day, just for a few minutes, to meditate, look within, look without at nature. I think watching nature is incredibly meditative and healing. And this is called watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. I know you can be ambitious. You can be go, 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 go. Let's get it done. And be very frustrated if it's not happening. But you got to stop and smell the roses once in a while. Life is to be enjoyed. And if you believe life is nothing but work, 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 well, your life is going to be nothing but work, work, work. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. What we believe, we become. So this is just a reminder. Stop and smell the roses. Do some self-care. Go somewhere you enjoy going that's calm and enjoyable. Okay, now let's look at flower therapy oracle cards. I'll pick a flower for you. I love flowers. Share the message of love, Daffodil. Rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. Hard to take back things you say if you say something that you regret later. That's really hard. So whatever you do, do with love. You won't, you can't lose with that. You can't lose with that. Nope. Okay. Now let's look at Until Today cards by Ayanna Van Zandt. I'm sure I'm doing terrible things to her name. A motivational author with incredibly wonderful books that she's written. I am learning to let go. You know, when I see this, and I see this, and I see what's been going on, it's so easy to get caught up with other people's drama. And I think this Seven of Air is partly just stepping away from some of that drama. Just saying, I'm done. You know, I'm going to be independent and do my thing, and I'm not going to participate in this drama, this negativity. I'm going to mind my tongue so I don't say something that's going to hurt someone, even if it's the truth. Sometimes telling the truth to people is not appreciated. Okay? And this is all about learning how to let go of other people's opinions about what you do, what you think, how you look, you know, all that sort of thing. And it says, until today, you may have been holding on to something or someone, not realizing that its purpose in your life has been served. Just for today, surrender all attachments to people and things you've been struggling to hold on to. Well, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching, Leo, and please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Leave a comment if anything I read here resonates with you. And keep thinking those good thoughts.